Hey kids, it's Tuesday. You know what that means? Turntable Tuesday with Thom. Listen, I found something out over the last few weeks. My kids don't watch these videos, and I was just doing these to get some acceptance from my children. Terrible, isn't it? Anyhow, listen, we're gonna do a little bit of throwing back today. As you can see, I'm wearing my Magic 92. The album station. Those of you who grew up in Rochester, New York, you probably remember that. There's a guy that I worked with at Ground Round Marketplace Mall. His name was Scott Van Duzen. Nickname was Cruise Master. Great guy. Used to go hang out in his studio with him. And on occasion, my crazed self would bump into his turntable or whatever and skip a record. This is back before it was all pre-programmed, nonsensical garbage. They actually did album cuts. But anyhow, today's for all you people on a diet. Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. What does that have to do with Magic 92, the album station? Not really sure. But I think this came out around a time where Magic 92 was still on air. It might have been a little bit later. Listen, Dee Snider, I don't know, a friend of mine, for the life of me, I can't remember who the heck it was. It was somebody I worked with at the time. They said, hey man, you want to go see Twisted Sister? I'm like, all right. Because I pretty much go to any concert. I'm still the same way. I'll pretty much go to any concert. I mean, I saw Drake. What am I doing at a Drake show? Anyhow, so he's like, hey man, you want to go see Twisted Bleepin' Sister? I'm like, sure. So basically the way Twisted Sister's show was at the time is that they opened up with, I'm pretty sure they opened up with Stay Hungry, the title cut from this album. Their second album was out at the time. They had a single out, Leader of the Pack. It was a remake of the Shangri-La's tune, whatever. So anyhow, we're at this concert. It's about maybe half full, maybe less. So there wasn't a lot of people there. For the life of me, I can't remember who opened. It wasn't anybody of note. It's probably Bon Jovi. I mean, Bon Jovi's of note now, but back then they weren't. But anyhow, so Twisted Sister, Rochester War Memorial. Where was I? Dog started barking. Anyhow, so Twisted Sister, they play for like an hour and 20 minutes. The only two songs I remember are We're Not Gonna Take It, which is in the background now, and I Wanna Rock, which is also on this album. So they close out the regular set with I Wanna Rock, and then they do the whole contrived off-stage comeback, and of course they got encore with We're Not Gonna Take It, because it's the only song that they hadn't played. So they do like this 25-minute version of We're Not Gonna Take It, with a breakdown in the middle, where everybody claps, We're Not Gonna Take It. And then he's like, for all you guys that are going to school and your teacher's bugging you, I want you to yell, you! And of course, they're saying the actual word, not the censored version that I give it now. And they went through any kind of authority figure that you could imagine. We all yelled. We did this like primal scream thing for about 20 minutes. And you know what? I remember leaving the show thinking, man, that was fun. That was an incredible time. Incredible. But anyhow, that's what I remember about seeing Twisted Sister. This album, it as far as rock albums go, it's a pretty darn good rock album. Even the songs that are not the hits, they're very rocky. It was a little bit ahead of its time. Dee looks a lot better in makeup than I do. I'm just calling it like I see it. And I was dating a girl named Lillian Heyman, and I could talk about girls that I dated because my wife doesn't watch these things either. But Lillian, she told me that her cousin, this Mark Mendoza guy, was her cousin was Mark Mendoza, the bass player of Twisted Sister. Now, I wasn't able to ever confirm that, but there did seem to be a family resemblance. And I lost touch with Lillian. I don't know what the heck happened. She broke up with me. I broke up with her. I broke up with her. I did. I was a jerk. Anyhow, I just looked at her and said, I'm not going to take it anymore. No, she wasn't that bad. Just not my type. But anyhow, I never found out if the whole story about her cousin being a bass player of Twisted Sister is true. So if anybody knows the bass player of Twisted Sister, or if they know Lillian Heyman, she's probably married by now. That's a totally different name. That'd be cool. Missing persons. Oh, we already did missing persons last week. Anyhow, thanks for joining me. Turntable Tuesday, little nostalgia. Magic 92, the album station. Magic 92, WMJQ. One of my favorite. Twisted Sister, stay hungry. See you next Tuesday. Hello, Thomas, Trevor, and Tim. Even though none of you watch this, I still love you. And of course, my wife, Tracy. I'll try not to talk about ex-girlfriends anymore. See you next Tuesday.